So if you're in any of those areas, right now is the time to be getting into your safe spots. There's that rotation right there as it continues heading on into Lyon County. What this is going to do is really heat us up and make the mugginess a lot higher. Our heat index values could be 95 degrees or more. So this is what it's going to feel like outside. This is something we haven't seen over the past week. We've got a picture perfect clear radar right now. You can already see college game day is setting up. It's hot outside. It's sunny. It still feels like summer out here. We've got the humidity up. We've got the temperatures up, and it is only 8 a.m. right now. And it's only going to increase as we head into the afternoon. A level 2 out of 5 shaded in the yellow. That's areas of Frankfort, Lexington, mostly central Kentucky. And as we head west of I-75, that's really where we're going to start to see that line form later this evening. For tomorrow, right around 5:30, this is what it's going to feel like outside. So look to our west. Anywhere west of I-75 pretty much has the chance of seeing triple-digit heat indexes. So that is something to keep in mind. Make sure you know how to identify heat illnesses if you do plan on being outside. Double the amount of precipitation than we usually get in a year. Keep in mind the year is just a little bit more than halfway over. That's what's keeping landscaping businesses and folks at home pretty busy. Main threats are going to be damaging wind gusts along with some locally heavy rainfall that we are going to keep a close eye on, because I know the grounds are saturated. We have had a lot of rain over the past few days, so that's definitely something to remember into this afternoon. There's a lot of lightning with this as well. Make sure you're inside. Speaking of Krispy Kreme, you know how they have the hot sign? We need one here in Kentucky because it is very hot outside. It's sizzling. So if you are going to go walk the dog, you might want to do it earlier rather than later. For me, it feels like the beginning of summer, and I feel like that kind of weather is when I want to be around the pool most. I want to be outside. We're going to stair step up into 99 by Thursday. Watch as we head into the weekend though. Triple digits across the board from Friday to Sunday being possible. We do have the hurricane hunters going through the storm on their second pass, close to the center of the storm right now, gathering that data that we need for our forecast models. A picture perfect 4th of July holiday. It's going to be sunny, the humidity is going to be low, and the temperatures are going to be on the higher side if you want to be by the pool. And those feels like temperatures really on the rise starting today. I'll have what you can expect the next few days coming up.
First Alert Weather with Carlyn McCreary.
Sunshine already trying to peek through this morning. 75 degrees out there in Lexington right now. It's going to be a beautiful day, but the problem is going to be the heat out there as we continue into your Saturday. A little bit of a wind, but once again, it's not going to help much as we head into the rest of the afternoon. So right now, looking at our heat alerts, there is a heat advisory out for a lot of counties in western Kentucky. It does include some of our central Kentucky counties, Scott County, Franklin County, Woodford County, Anderson County as well. So this is for heat index values until Sunday evening that could get up to the triple digits. So be sure to keep that in mind if you are planning on being outside. Right now on the live radar, we do have temperatures in the mid 70s, low 70s, even some places 73 up in Georgetown. In western Kentucky, it's a little bit hotter over there this morning, but that once again, we're all going to start to warm up as the afternoon continues. We even do have a few pop-up showers trying to start in parts of eastern Kentucky near Jackson, even some up near Georgetown and Frankfort as well. This is what we see with that heat and humidity, and this is what we're going to see into the rest of the evening. Once we get the moisture in the air, we can't rule out a chance to see some of those scattered showers and storms. So today, 92 degrees. We're going to be dodging those showers and storms. Not everyone will see rain, and it will be very light if we do see it, but some people will. Same trend for tomorrow into Sunday, 91 degrees. But the main story is going to be that heat index as we head into the rest of the weekend and the week. By next week, into the middle part of next week, we could be seeing triple digits for what it's going to start to feel like outside. So that's something to remember. It's going to also make our mugginess on the oppressive level continuing through today all the way until Wednesday again. So Tuesday and Wednesday are going to be those main days that we are watching that chance to see those higher heat index values. However, if you're planning on being out on the golf course today for your tee time forecast, temperatures are going to warm up into the 90s by 4 p.m. Once again, we're going to be dodging that chance for some scattered showers and storms, so keep your eye on the radar if you are planning on heading out to the golf course. And looking at it for you, walking it out step by step on the hour-by-hour forecast, you can see that on the radar. Some pop-up showers do try and appear by this afternoon for your Saturday. As we head into parts of tomorrow, same trend again. That's the main thing that we are watching. But we are going to have a relief from the summer heat continuing into next week. We're going to have some more milder weather appear in the forecast as we head into next weekend. So this weekend is going to be different than what we're going to see next weekend. And you can see that in the 10-day forecast. So continuing into the next few days, by Sunday and Monday, we're going to have temperatures in the low 90s. The storms are going to be possible. We have the heat and humidity, the same setup over the next few days. And those temperatures are really going to crank up. But look at next weekend. Like, that's going to be way different than what we're seeing. Like, we're going to have temperatures in the 80s, sunshine out and about. So that's definitely something to look forward to once we get through the heat index values this week.
I never thought that I would see 80 degrees and be excited
Right?
for a little bit of a cool down.
I know. I'm a big fan of the 80s though.
Yeah.
So I'm like, when I see that in the forecast, I get super excited because I know it's the best time to be outside. That humidity is going to be a little bit lower. So if you want to be by the pool and you don't like the heat and humidity being too high, the weekend is in the forecast for you guys.
I will keep that in mind this next weekend. Thanks,
Of
Carlyn.
course, yeah.
This summer, it's not just your backyard gardens that are soaking up the heat. Here at Eckert's Orchards, the extra precipitation and extra heat have both been added bonuses for their fruits and crops.
Farmers across the state have been making adjustments to the rain and heat all season long. Megan Jones, the farm manager for Eckert's Orchard, says they usually take their seasons one step at a time, especially when it comes to summer weather in Kentucky.
It's a day-to-day for us. It's a day-to-day depending on, we have to adjust not only for the crops, and how we, maintain our fields and that kind of thing, but, it's a daily adjustment with the agritainment side, for our guests.
For Eckert's, this season's weather hasn't kept customers or the crops away.
While some people may think that the above average precipitation and the heat can affect the crops negatively, it's actually the opposite, especially for our summer fruits like blackberries.
Eckert's credits their successful blackberry patch to the extra rainfall we've seen across the state. Field says natural water compared to city water for their fruit makes all the difference.
And it's just good to have that natural rain because it has, some nutrients in it that like city water doesn't have. And so the heat and the rain have just helped us, in the sugar content and the size of our fruit this summer.
While the summer fruits are thriving at the orchard, there is one fruit in particular that didn't produce as they hoped due to the weather changes, especially with the extra precipitation.
It made our strawberries struggle just a little bit. We still had a good crop of strawberries, but they didn't produce like they have in years past.
While the strawberries did take a hit, there are still plenty of natural and homemade products to enjoy from the orchard this month.
With the season not over yet, folks here at Eckert's are expecting to stay busy until later this month. In Versailles, Carlyn McCreary, WKYT.